Ford is one of the major car brands out there. They undoubtedly have amazing cars whose performance goes hand in hand with the style and feel of the car. A lot of people would love a Ford at some point. Ford has introduced another version of their car, which is the 2023 Ford Taurus. However, this was unexpected because Ford had completely discontinued the Taurus. So what made them bring the Taurus back? What's new with the 2023 Ford Taurus? Stay tuned to find out. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to take a look at the all-new 2023 Ford Taurus as we find out what it has to offer. We will also give you the answer as to why Ford decided to bring the Taurus back to the market. But before we get into more details, just take a moment to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content about your favorite vehicles. And with that, let's take a look at the 2023 Ford Taurus. If you're a true car enthusiast, you probably know that Ford had already taken down the Taurus sedan internationally just a few years back. Well, it's been 3 years since the popular sedan was discontinued. Even as they were discontinuing it, there were people who really loved it. However, the majority of the market was looking for pickups and SUVs. Because of this, Ford decided to discontinue the car and concentrate on making pickups and SUVs as the market demanded. However, they've already recently brought the beloved sedan back. Ford has brought the car back to the market, though not internationally this time around. The car is said to be for 2023, so you might have to wait a year before you get to see it. The sedan will not be sold in the United States at all, but it will be only available in the Middle East, where we can only assume that there's more demand for the car. Before we can find out more about the car, when exactly was the Ford Taurus discontinued? Well, the last Ford Taurus was in 2019 in the United States. However, over in the Middle East, the car remains a popular brand. Believe it or not, it was also once popular in the US. Ford was pretty smart not to build an entirely new sedan. Instead, they did the next best thing. Ford simply rebadged the already existing all-new Mondeo sedan that was just released in China. In fact, if you just squint a little, you will find that the new car looks like a revised version of the US Taurus, while it's really not. Ford has already revealed some of the initial details of the D-segment sedan, which is currently undergoing some durability tests in the Middle East. Given the harsh climate conditions that exist in the area, the car has to be tested to ensure that it can withstand things like hail, dust, and even sand. This is something that ends up ruining a lot of cars in the area. As the Chinese were being introduced to the all-new Ford Mondeo during a government filing, the car was shown with several versions of the exterior trim. For the Taurus, they decided to go with the simpler version of its front fascia, like in the Mondeo. However, they did remove the vertical trim pieces that were expanding from the lower front bumper inlets. The front of the new sedan comes with a pair of sharp LED daytime running lights. These are directly seated above the main headlamps. It also has a pretty pronounced grille, which is painted black. The sides and back of the Taurus employ a sort of metal look bright work, which is fitted along its side sills and the lower rear bumper section. In some of the versions of the car, you can get a panoramic sunroof. The car also comes with alloy wheel options, which come in 3 sizes. This includes a design with a 2-tone machined finish. The rear also comes with some interesting and sports-looking LED taillights, as well as an LED light bar. On the trunk lid, there's a large Taurus badge. There are also some silver accents on the rear bumper, making the car look a little bolder. Under the hood, the Ford Taurus has quite a lot to offer. It comes with a 2.0-liter EcoBoost turbocharged inline 4-cylinder petrol engine. This is the same type of engine that is in the Mondeo. This engine gives the Mondeo about 234 horsepower and about 376 pound-feet of torque. The power that the Taurus gets from the engine is the same as that of the Mondeo, or the same as that of the Evos crossover. With the help of an 8-speed automatic gearbox, the engine transmits all this power to the driven wheels. Once you decide to get inside the new Taurus, you'll notice that it has a new interior design. It was given a design like that of the non-truck Ford models, which adopts a dual widescreen display layout. Just for comparison, the truck-based models, such as the Ford Ranger and the Ford Everest, pair a portrait-oriented infotainment unit with the digital driver instrumentation on an upright dashboard. However, the crossovers, such as the EcoSport and Puma, feature a floating tablet design on a more sloping dashboard. When it comes to the interior equipment in the Ford Taurus, it is all comprised of an 8-inch digital instrument cluster for the driver. As for the infotainment, it comes on a 13.2-inch central screen. They also added a very interesting feature to the Ford Taurus. You can now charge your phone wirelessly with a wireless charging port on the Taurus. You no longer have to worry that you forgot your phone cable to charge your phone, and your phone is almost out of battery. When it comes to driving safety, some safety equipment is set in place to help you with that. They include adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation, and even blind spot intervention. With these features, you can ride safer than ever. The Ford Taurus was a car that was loved by many, and right now, most of that love and support is coming from the Middle East. In fact, the Taurus has proven to be quite popular in this whole region over recent years. This is even evident in the insane sales that the company has recorded. The sales of the Taurus have soared in the United Arab Emirates by about 527% year over year. This is in addition to increasing by 73% in Saudi Arabia and 125% in Kuwait, 63% in Oman, and 42% in Bahrain. These sales have been recorded in the past, and they are yet to increase, especially now that the Ford Taurus has been brought back to the market. Since they're bringing the car back to the market in the Middle East, Ford has to make sure that the car is capable of surviving in the region's harsh climate. Because of this, the car has been going through some tests to make sure that it is ready for market. The product development general manager of Ford International Markets Group talked about the tests. He said, "It's crucial to the comfort of our customers and the integrity of the all-new Taurus that we test in such extreme climates." According to him, some of the things that can cause some serious damage when they get into the engine's internal are dust and sand. They not only cause damage to the engine's internals, but also to the suspension components. As the product development general manager of Ford International Markets says, once sand and dust get to those critical components in the car, they make them wear out faster, especially the moving parts. With this, you would need to take your car to the shop more often than you're supposed to, which is not good for the market at all. Another factor that's dangerous to the car's functionality in this region is the searing heat. I think we all know that once a car heats up, it tends to cease functioning. The UAE is in a desert area, so the sun tends to get super hot. With this, the car has to work twice as hard as it would in a normal situation to make sure that the engine is at the optimum temperature. The general manager said that with the tests that they are running on the car, they will see if the Taurus's engine, transmission, driveline, and cooling systems can handle the demands of the Middle East region. What do you think of the all-new 2023 Ford Taurus? Feel free to share your thoughts down in the comments section below. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more news about your favorite cars.